What's good? Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the entertainmnet network. I'm the original Nominee. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, Deleted is going in, yo. One thing about Deleted, bro, he knows what he's talking about. Aside from all the evil ish that he like to do, he's stacking with facts upon facts upon facts. And we need that for these conversations. Because the way people forget things in today's society, in this microwave society, is actually a big problem. And we need people like him that can deliver a conversation with the facts that can prove the conversation. It really helps us understand situations better. Because without it, we're just lost sheep running around saying a bunch of nonsense that's probably not even true. So this is why I'm here. I'm here to watch this and learn so that when I have conversations with people, I'm able to use this as a reference and remember what he said in this video to help deliver my point. This is Single Seater Reactions, only on the entertainmnet network. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to all my future subscribers. See you soon. Shout out to all my current subscribers. Thank you for stopping by. And anybody in between, thank you for even just showing up. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps the channel out a lot. You know, there's a lot of initiatives that we are working towards. Started the Discord channel. Discord channel is live. It's officially live. It's active. You know, so stop by, you know, be part of the conversation, send me some reactions, and we can get into all the mess. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the situation. This could be the last video from Deleted about the Jay-Z ordeal. So, let's get into it, all right? Let's not waste no more time. Let's go straight into it, all right? Let's go. Talk to me, Deleted. What's good, bro? What's good? How you doing?
So, earlier this week, I hit you guys with some crazy allegations that Jay-Z and Diddy are being accused of tag teaming some horrific crimes back in the year 2000. Maybe I shouldn't have said tag team. That's kind of crazy. We're going to do a little recap for the people that don't know what the hell is going on and are lost. Like the girl in this story. Just lost. Like Drake did in the Civil War. Just lost. J. Cole looked on stage. Just lost.
Ooh. I'm just taking it what he's saying.
Skip ahead.
That's so crazy.
But let's recap of what's going on. We're going to do a quick one. Allegedly, they violated a 13-year-old girl at a VMA's after party. She says she was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend. I can't believe the friend didn't stay with her, or why her parents would let them.
I've been saying it. Not even the friend stay with her. The friend drove her 5 hours to get close to these people. 5 hours. There's no way a friend is driving you 5 hours. People are forgetting that part.
Their 13-year-old girl wandered New York City at night. I mean, she said she escaped through the window. I don't know. What parent doesn't notice their child gone all hours of the night? Because if her friend is the one that came and got her, where was their parents at? What do they say? Bye, sweetie. Enjoy being alone in New York City at night with no cell phone. She couldn't get into the VMAs, not surprised by that at all, so naturally she approached Diddy's limo driver, just randomly stumbled across Diddy's driver. What are the odds? The guy allegedly told her, yeah, hop in, you're exactly what Diddy's looking for. Man, I don't understand how that didn't creep her out. What do you mean I'm what Diddy's looking for? I would have started running from that statement alone, but she said, sounds good and got in, allegedly. Fast forward, she ends up at this mystery mansion. Gets handed a mixed drink, and suddenly her body stops working. But here's where it gets kind of confusing. She's blackout level incapacitated, but somehow she still managed to pull a young Mike Tyson, punching a man off of her, and then perform the greatest escape New York City has ever seen. Navigating out of the mansion, through the streets, landing at a gas station, while she was...
Like, it sounds like a BS movie.
Doing this like it was GTA 5 or some shit. Her dad picks her up, she's safe and sound. 20-something years later, she filed a civil suit for a bag. Recently, NBC aired the interview. And right from the start, they let us know she's autistic. Because I guess they thought, you know what would help? Making this sound even more dramatic? Let's make her autistic. Now let's talk logistics. She claims a friend drove her 5 hours from Alabama.
Thank you!
City, and then left her there. A 5-hour drive. Just left her friend alone at night in New York City. In one of the most busiest cities. You leave your 13-year-old friend there. Who is this friend? Where are they at today?
I've been
What
saying
is their
this.
story? Well, there's another plot twist. The friend is unalive somewhere. How convenient. I can't make this shit up. Then she said she was chilling with Benji Madden and his brother at the after party. Except it turns out the Maddens weren't even in Chicago that night. And just like that, the timeline collapses harder than my will to even explain this story. Unless the Maddens has access to Star Trek's teleportation technology or Goku's instant transmission, they weren't there. Her dad also gave a statement and said, yeah, I don't remember picking up my traumatized child from a gas station in the middle of the night. Bro, that's not a detail you just forget like it's your anniversary. If your kid called you after allegedly escaping Diddy's House of Horrors, you'd remember that. But sure, let's just pretend it slipped his mind. Here's where the lawyer Tony Busby comes in. You might know him as the guy who sues famous people for a living. He threw in a polygraph test, seizures, and medical records to keep this story from flatlining. However, he's still slowly landing flat on his face. And to be honest, I now side-eye all his accusers he represents in the Diddy case. Not saying Diddy is innocent, but I think the majority of his accusers might be looking for a cash grab, just like this 38-year-old woman claiming nonsense. Meanwhile, Jay-Z emerged from his billionaire lair and dropped a statement that might as well have come with thunder and lightning. This was over before it began. Translation, you mess with the wrong nigga, Tony. I've got money, political ties, and friends in places that you can't even pronounce. And the NFL probably still won't smoke with Busby for embarrassing them during the Deshaun Watson case. If they could back Jay-Z to teach Tony a lesson, I'm sure they will, just off the strength of that. If you don't remember, Busby is the same guy who went after Deshaun Watson on the behalf of all those women a couple of years ago. The whole ordeal was a PR nightmare for the NFL. From a business standpoint, Busby made them look like absolute clowns. I'm sure they'll be happy to back Jay-Z if it means to destroy Busby. And then why do you guys keep saying it's because he paid the dad and the girl off, when the whole reason why this predicament is happening right now was because he wouldn't pay them? They gave him an ultimatum. They said, if you pay us, we will be quiet. Jay-Z said, no, I'm not paying you. Bring it out to the public, because I'm not paying you. And then they brought it out to the public. So no, he didn't pay them off. That would be the most dumbest. That would be a bad investment to tell them,
It's not even just that he paid them off. If he was to pay them off, but he's still getting the civil suit on him, that's already a problem, and it's like they're almost like they're taking money from both sides. There's so much to this case. I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna just sit back and listen.
And then they come out to the public, and then you say, okay, never mind, I'm gonna pay you. Well, now they're gonna ask for more. You just made yourself have to pay more. So I highly doubt that's what happened. I mean, it's common sense. So this is facts. False allegations sucks for everyone. They turn serious conversations about justice into circus sideshows. And the internet loves a good lie. When this story first broke, Twitter turned into Salem 2.0, man. We're talking pitchforks, torches, all that shit. Now that the whole thing is unraveling faster than Diddy's PR team, it's ironically dead silent. No one's talking about it. No one's tweeting or making videos about the lie that they're creating around not only Jay-Z.
The truth isn't as loud as the lie. When can we flip this narrative? When can we flip the script? I understand why, because there's more money in the negativity that goes on in the world than the positivity. If there was more money in the positivity than the negativity, then we'd be living in a positive society where we wouldn't even have to worry about things like Twitter, because things like that wouldn't exist. This is all a money game. Everything is money, right? The world runs on money, meaning that we as humans, we are the numbers that build upon the funds that people are collecting. So it all comes down to, how do we make the right things profitable? Because the wrong things are profitable. Food for thought.
but also Diddy. Because to keep it lit, when it comes to social media or when it comes to people in general, lies are fun and the truth is boring. People have like this weird way of thinking you could do one wrong and you're guilty for everything. That doesn't work in the real world. It
Chris?
just doesn't. That's like having a thief and a drug dealer living on the same neighborhood as you, and a body comes up. So with your guys' logic, the thief and the drug dealer are automatically guilty because they're criminals already. So you guys go ahead and y'all throw away the key and you guys put them in prison because he's a dope dealer and he is a thief. And some dude that look like Walter White walking around here, really the murderer, just chilling. You guys don't get the information because you rather blame someone that already has a track record. Well, that would be Diddy. Now, when it comes to Jay-Z, whoever is friends with the thief, whoever is related to the drug dealer, whoever hangs with those people, you guys automatically make them guilty because they hang with them. Instead of looking at the Walter White motherfucker down the street who got away scotch-free. That's your guys' logic. It doesn't make any sense. People can hear the truth out loud and still come up with bizarre, strange reasonings on why it's not the truth with no evidence. Just believing in a cool YouTuber or a TikTok video, and that's rather concerning. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, has revealed more inconsistencies in Jane Doe's story. He expects the case to be dismissed. The house she claimed she was at does not exist and never did. There are no mansions 20 minutes from Manhattan. She claimed to have watched the VMAs on the Jumbotron, but there was no Jumbotron for the show that year. Diddy and Jay-Z were also confirmed they were at separate after parties that night, which I noticed myself in my last upload. I'm not saying Jay-Z's an angel. I don't know that man's personal life. We all have our own issues. We are all flawed.
Never claim that. Never claim for any of these individuals to be angels. But if you're going to tell a story, you have to make sure your story is correct. You have to make sure that there's details in the story that are true. If they're not true, then we can't rely on your story, meaning you're a liar. It's as simple as that. I don't claim for these guys to be angels. Especially if you're a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, you are a shady SOB. Let's make that clear. But at the same time, you need a real story to take these kind of people down. If you don't have a real story, we're not going to trust you. Meaning, they're going to still do what they do behind the closed doors that they are behind. And just keep it pushing. That's it.
He's innocent. I'm not saying that, but this feels like a messy cash grab, blackmail, and old school finesse. Y'all love bringing up R. Kelly and whoever else just to blame Jay-Z and hold him guilty by association. It's wild because that's exactly what the system does to us minorities in general. But now everyone seems to think that way too, even other minorities. Like, what the fuck does his history have to do with me type shit? Because my friend does some weird shit, you gonna expect me to be doing weird shit? I don't mean, no. We all got a weird friend. Y'all can act like y'all holier than thou all you want. I got a crackhead friend. I got a friend that's in prison right now for stealing. I never stole in my life. I look at him and I'm like, you dumbass, you really stealing and going to prison? I got a friend that sell narcotics. I got a cousin that walks the strip. She really walked the strip. Damn. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not into none of that. What they got going on is none of my business. I don't just hang all day with these people. But I'm kin, or I have a social relationship with them, aka a friendship. They not my dog or nothing. They not my BFF or my right-hand man. Someone that you socialize from time to time in your life. I'm a gamer nerd, man. I be on this game. I'll be on the YouTube channel. I'll be on social media. I am a nerd. I don't be doing none of that shit. And who's to say that R. Kelly's even his friend? They did business together. They made money. That was it. It was quick. Y'all like to bring up Nas. Well, Nas got music with R. Kelly too. R. Kelly been messing with them little ass girls and no one was saying nothing. None of them were. Everyone turned a blind eye to it. All these people got music with R. Kelly. R. Kelly wrote for so many artists. You better fact check that.
Hey, let me stop right there. Today's music industry can help you understand how the past music industry was like. There wasn't a lot of friends in the industry. All these people that you see beside each other, yes, they might work together, but at the same time, these are the same individuals that really don't mess with each other at all. Really look at the details in the pudding, bro. For example, if someone Here's a nice and easy way to figure out if people are real or not in the industry. If some people have a wedding and they claim to be best friends like how they are in the pictures and all that, but they're not the groomsman or the best man, or they're not even at the wedding, they are not even friends. That's an easy way. That's a really easy way to figure that out. You know, like back in the day when a lot more weddings were happening, unlike today, you would see like, oh, they're here at the wedding too. Oh my God, I can't believe you made it. Yeah, of course I would. Why would I miss this? This is my friend right here, you know? Simple. Major events will help you decide and help you understand when it comes to celebrities, who's the real ones and who's the frauds. And look at the industry today. Everybody claims to be friends. But look how they dogpile on Drake. That only shows that they were only using Drake to help push hip-hop music into a stratosphere. Problem is that it got lost in translation. Let me just keep going, bro.
Gotta bring up everybody. Well, we gonna act like K-Dot is like that too because he demanded Spotify that they better not take R. Kelly's music catalog down or he was pulling his own music. Cause we all know K-Dot don't get down like that. Y'all make things too personal. Jay-Z has a song titled Friends off of his The Carters album. He name drops almost all his close friends. Diddy's name doesn't come up. Listen to Jay's entire catalog. He name drops his friends all the time. You never hear Diddy's name. Diddy is a peer in the industry, a business friend, a business relationship. Why y'all act like y'all don't have friends you work with? But no, once you quit that job or shit,
y'all ain't friends no more.
You don't talk to them anymore.
Facts.
Keep that business friendship at the business and that's it. Yeah, you'll probably go to a party or two that the manager hosts or the co-worker hosts, but that's about it. You probably even turned up and got drunk with them before. But you ain't calling them on your days off. You're not hanging with them at night. You're not chilling with them like that. Only when there's company parties. When have you ever seen a picture with Jay-Z and Beyonce in a private setting with Diddy and his family? Or Diddy and his friends? You can't pull up those pictures. You know what pictures you pull up? When the whole industry is gathered. When it's all rappers. When it's all celebrities. When it's a group of them. I mean, you don't see these guys like chilling with each other, celebrating the holidays together. Like, it seems Jay-Z's team finally said enough's enough because things were starting to spiral out of control. Enter Jaguar Wright, Queen of Conspiracies, who spent years airing out the dark secrets of Jay-Z in the industry. However, now she's suddenly backpedaling faster than J. Cole did with Might Delete Later. Jaguar claims she never said anything bad about Hov.
What?
And it's all social media's fault. Clipping, editing, twisting her words.
Are you serious?
Sean Carter. The man that did that to me, his name was Trevor Green. He was Jamaican.
But you said Sean Carter.
What?
Did not.
There's no way.
Because you did
Nah. Jaguar, you are done. You are done. Are you serious? We've seen the videos of you talking crazy about dude. And you're about to walk everything back? You are crazy. What?
I'm glad you think it's funny.
No. You said Big L fucks better than Sean Carter. How do you...
Do you realize what...
Can you speak to what happened on my channel then? If you're saying that was doctor...
Do you realize what you just did tonight?
What?
You and Star and all of you lying weirdos just did tonight. To address that,
are you saying it's AI?
To address that, are you fucking kidding me? I had to go online live and give the true account of what actually happened to me, all that happened to me, and tell the person that actually wears the shame of that assault on my life.
You can't make
I had to become a CI. The man kidnapped me more than 4 times. His name was Trevor Green. And for you guys to try to take that and tie that to Sean Carter, to find a way to give him a reason to sue me for defamation is pathetic.
No. This is what you said on Storm's channel.
I can
play it directly from his channel.
Play the video.
You don't have to worry
you said
about
those words, Jack. Are you going to stand up to Jay-Z? Are you ready to sue him?
I know the context.
What he did to you was horrendous. Are you ready to sue him?
You don't know what he's done to me because I've never told anyone.
No, we're not victim shaming. You said Jay-Z did unthinkable things to you.
I never said Sean Carter did that to me.
Oh
the
my
man
God.
Sean Carter. And then you think
Who's the group of black people that she sat down with on their couch all the time on some Vlad 20 or why Vlad 22? What? Sorry. Who is that group of black people that had the show where it was like Vlad TV and they had a blue couch with a bluish background and they had a whole bunch of people spewing a whole bunch of crazy nonsense on all kinds of different celebrities where literally that picture from Jaguar White's right side is from? What is the name of that again? Because that podcast, where it's literally just her in the frame, she exposes all kinds of nonsense on people, and that's where most of my information came from. You lying broad! You sick bastard! Yo, you can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up because that is egregious. That is ridiculous. You need to get your ass off the internet. Enough is enough. Someone take her phone and turn her TV off.
Sean Carter, you threw your baby because you were so disgusted.
No, I did not.
And
what I
you
will
were
say
so
is this.
distraught from that story that you told.
What I will say is this. If you keep this up tonight, if this is not down by the morning, I am suing you.
Those are her words. Like, I didn't do anything. She's been speaking for years, and
you can't make this up.
I'm pretty sure there's more clips out there of her talking on Jay-Z. All that stuff that you said now everything's coming to a head. Did you think nothing would eventually happen? You've been warning us that the Jay-Z day was going to come. You know, it was going to come one day. You kept telling us. And now Jay-Z day is quote unquote here. Now you running?
This ain't the day that she was looking for.
Come on now, Jaguar. I seen the videos. We all seen the videos. That was you, gang. That was not AI, and it was not Clippy.
Why do you want to be sued?
Because I want to have to go to court. Because if I go to court, I gotta swear on the Bible to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I believe in the God that they say that it's all about, so I'm not gonna lie. And then
oh my God,
things that I haven't said on court record in front of a judge, which could open up other investigations into other things, which is why y'all niggas want me to sue me, please.
Wow.
Please sue me. See how good I keep secrets, Sean? And I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'll give you this for free. Big L fuck better than you do, nigga. I'd rather be with that dead man than ever be with you.
So how do you know?
Dragging a cigarette. That's
you know that from experience.
You can't make this up.
I'll tell it on the stand.
Oh wow.
When he takes me to court for defamation of character, I'll tell him how well I know you, Sean. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you.
What?
That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Personally, I always thought Jaguar was a bit unhinged. She a full-ass nut job.
And you're the only one that haunts me. I guess because you're still breathing, because the rest of them pussies ain't. Don't nobody get to touch me for free.
Oh my God.
And you ain't dead yet. You owe me! You owe me fucking flesh, bitch! And fuck my fucking sister.
She was out here accusing Jay-Z of raping her and helping unalive
Oh my
Aaliyah.
God.
Let's pause for a
I
second.
can never
Those
believe
are
this woman
serious
ever
claims,
again.
Serious accusations. The kind that shouldn't leave someone's mouth without an ounce of proof, which ends up being a lie. It's all conspiracies built on Reddit and Twitter threads. No one has proof but rather believe in baseless stories. Now here's the part where I won't pretend to be like every other content creator pandering for views. Everyone's out here saying, man, I understand why y'all don't like Jay-Z, but this is clearly a cash grab. Nah, scratch that first part. I don't understand it. I don't understand why y'all don't like Jay-Z. Why are so many people dying to tear Jay-Z down over nothing but baseless rumors? You guys cannot provide me a fact of information, but rumors. But what other people are trying to say about the man. Y'all can't provide me nothing. Let's look at the facts. We literally have a video of Foxy Brown clearing things up, saying it never happened.
I'm shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso, baby, yes.
I never stuck my cock in the box, but damn if I ain't open Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN.
Because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music. And we know We know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that.
I'm sorry. No, this one is different. Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, and Rihanna, those are different. Those stories are the stories that make me look at Jay-Z sideways. And there's nothing on this planet Earth that can change that. So I can see that you segmented Foxy Brown. If you have any of the other two segmented, you better pray that it's good enough to sway my judgment. Because right now, those three women that Jay-Z has worked with, I call maximum level shady BS on. Let's keep going.
I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character.
Granted, she looked weirdly upset, almost like she was sad the rumor wasn't true. Make it make sense. And Aaliyah herself said she and Jay was just friends.
Jay-Z and I are very good friends. And we
Nope.
talk out a lot. And that
Nope, that's not good enough, brother.
If you have friends in the industry and people see you together, they assume that, you're dating or you're with that person. Then that's not the case with Jay and I.
End of story. That's your facts.
Nope.
The victims you claim said nothing happened. You
Nope.
guys are also trying to link him to Beyonce when she was just 16. That is false. For one, Jay-Z wasn't even Jay-Z like he is now when Beyonce was 16. Beyonce also used to claim her old school sweetheart.
So today we have Mr. Lyndall Locke,
Oh my
owner
God.
of Naughty Pine Catering, and ex-boyfriend of the megastar Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Nigga, how do you feel?
When you met Beat, and how long did the relationship last? I was 13.
You were 13 years old.
The relationship lasted on and off till, what, 10 years?
10, 18 years? Okay.
8 to 10 years, something like that.
You didn't see Beyonce linked to Jay-Z until she was around 19, 20, which she was already of age then.
You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old the first time I dated.
I know you guys like to stick your nose up at people that date someone that's 20 years old or 19, but I mean, it is what it is. That's a grown adult at that point. Even the Rihanna situation, that was a flat lie. That was a lie. Y'all gotta remember Jay-Z used to be president of Def Jam. His whole obligation was to sign artists. Rihanna is still a part of Rock Nation to this day. She's still with the team and everything. And you really think a newfound mother, if she was abused, she would still be around this man? Use your thinking cap. Usually when women turn into mothers, they get way overprotective. For some reason, Jay-Z, who, let's be real, minds his black business, does his black job, and keeps his black family private and out of reach, is the most hated man in Hollywood. Meanwhile, Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce are quieter than Ice Spice's career.
Damn.
And people are foaming at the mouth to drag them anytime they can, pulling crazy conspiracy theories out their ass. And it's sick. So let's forget when white media and the red pill blackball Beyonce, because she did the Black Panther representation at the Bay Area Super Bowl halftime show. Because of the rise of police brutality at the time, and also Colin Kaepernick.
This isn't about equality. This is about ramrodding an aggressive agenda down our throats and using fame and entertainment value to do so.
But that's
Beyonce,
the whole play.
Really? What is the political message here? What is it they are trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality, but an overthrow of white domination? The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's non-violent civil rights movement. They didn't believe in change through peace. They promoted violence instead. So congratulations, Beyonce. You made your statement. You should be proud of yourself. I'm not using
Her
it
terms
against
are
what Beyonce's
baseless.
saying. I'm saying if we want to talk about the problems in black communities, you can't just talk about police brutality. You have to talk about all of it. Otherwise, it will never be a solution. There's still going to be problems in black communities. If white officers stop shooting any black
Why she look
person,
like she
there
about
are
to cry?
still going to be problems in black communities. We need to address
Charlamagne,
that as
regulator.
well. Go to the Super Bowl and you're celebrating a day when everyone to come together. You don't stand
Why
up
you
and salute a terrorist organization.
Why?
like the
Okay, no.
Black Panthers.
See, this is the kind of nonsense that I hate. I hate this kind of garbage. You gonna talk, you gonna talk, you gonna talk, you gonna talk. You invite the guests over to your show. Mind you, this show is dead off already. You're gonna invite the guests over to your show and not even let the guests talk? This is the time where you have to listen. And if you're gonna continue to talk, your narrative is baseless. Stupid.
That had committed acts of violence. I would never support a group that was a white supremacist group or any other group.
But you
I don't
do.
condone that. There are better
you don't
leaders.
even realize
there are
it.
better leaders than Malcolm X and the Black Panthers.
Malcolm X and the Black Panthers were individuals who just wanted to see black people liberated. They tried to empower black people. You may not agree with their methods, but guess what? We don't always agree with all the methods that America uses at times.
She showed up for her people at the Bay Area Super Bowl halftime show.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
The Lemonade album was a deep album. It wasn't just about the drama that her and Jay-Z were going through because of infidelity. It was also expressing and showing how she was a black woman because it seemed like people forgot. Embracing her hair and her child's hair that people used to make fun of. Tease her child because of her lips and her nose is like her father's. And they would tease her father, Jay-Z, because of the way his nose and how big his lips are. That they do to this day, which is very discriminating. Let's forget that Jay-Z's 444 album called out the you-know-who's. You know, the same people Kanye called out, and he's been blackballed ever since. Except Jay-Z did it in a more subtle way. But the red pills or the conservative right wings, they weren't having it. They went off for a minute. Bringing up his drug trafficking back in the day before he was famous and all that. With prison reform, with making sure celebrities and athletes are paid correctly. Buying out their bad contract deals to make sure they're paid. Paying these motherfuckers taxes. Here's where I stand. If Jay-Z ever does something real that puts him on trial and he's found guilty, he'll have to deal with the consequences.
Facts.
But until then, I'm not going to cancel a successful black man just because social media is acting like we're stuck in one giant high school. Rumors, gossip, drama. No facts in sight. Talking about the devil worshippers and owls and all kind of weird shit. With zero facts, mind you. You guys have no facts to place these people at any type of satanic ritual that they pray to, that you guys say they pray to. Some of y'all will hear me and think I sound more ridiculous than the dude saying Beyonce and Jay-Z drink blood. This is real life. This is the time we're in right now. I look more crazier than the motherfucker that say they pray to owls. Some rumor started years ago by some overweight translucent with stains on their shirt, getting no kind of cat, sitting there stinking in filth, sweating with glasses on, eating hot Fritos. That's the guy that came up with these rumors, and y'all believed it.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing. That's how it starts, yeah? I just find it amazing at the lengths people are going to discredit and ruin Jay-Z's career. Now remember, those three women, I hold Jay to that. Problem is, there's no proof in it. There hasn't been any proof. There's always been accusations, but there's never been hard, solid proof to say, that's crazy. Never. And I find it amazing that this is the story that y'all try to use against Jay, and y'all stood 10 toes on, and immediately everybody, including Jaguar Wright, is running back everything. Amazing to see. Same thing with Chris. We see what Chris has done. Good and bad. What he did to Rihanna. What he did was wrong. But what you guys also need to understand is that he has evolved from his terrible, horrible decisions. And look what he did recently in South Africa. Sold it out twice. We need to appreciate what we have. I can still appreciate Jay-Z for his catalog, his contribution to music, what he's done in the NFL, everything. I can still appreciate that. But at the same time, billionaires are shady individuals, and there's three prominent women that I can look to and say, these three are the reason why it's a little fishy for Jay-Z. Unfortunately, there's not enough proof to say jail time, but there's enough proof to say what's going on here. But I'm speaking too much. That's the end of this. Shout out to Deleted for breaking everything down. Foxy Brown, Beyonce. Well, Beyonce can stay. Rihanna and what was the last one? It was Foxy Brown, Aaliyah. So Foxy Brown, Rihanna, and Aaliyah. Those three women. I'm gonna stick to what I know about that because, like I said, it's gonna be hard for you to take that away from me after everything that I have learned outside of Jaguar Right. So, this is Single Seater Reactions only on the entertainmnet network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Bro, this is just so incredible, bro. So incredible.